Oh, it zoomed in on our faces. Look at that. Okay, so I had mentioned before that I was going to do a video with my best friend about like moms empowering other moms and moms not judging other moms and all that stuff. So this is Lily and her daughter Trinity's over here, but
Down there, my other
she
daughter's
doesn't
inside.
like paparazzi. So yeah, my husband's watching Legacy and Haven right now inside. So hopefully with popsicles.
I know. Hopefully they behave.
Okay, so the first
coffee.
she's got her coffee. The first thing that we were talking about was breastfeeding versus formula, which I think is like the most heated debate ever. Like I've seen moms like threaten other moms' lives over this debate before, and so I don't even know where to start.
Well,
Whether like
you breastfed Haven till how old?
like 7 months.
7 months.
Yeah.
See, I breastfed Legacy for like the first 3 months, but I was like easily stressed out, so like my supply. Well, first off, I thought I wasn't producing, so I supplemented. That was where I,
And supplementing's fine too.
it's fine because I felt like I needed to, and moms who, if you feel like you need to, you're the mom. You know what your child
We're gonna get
needs.
so worked out too.
Yeah,
We
you
know.
You know what your child needs. So
Yeah, and it's not like formula's bad. Like they wouldn't make
isn't.
formula if it was poisonous to babies. If there was no formula, some babies would literally die of starvation because production is different with every woman. It doesn't matter how big your boobs are.
it doesn't. It really doesn't.
It has nothing to do with it.
But because I felt like I wasn't feeding my child, I supplemented, so I did both.
It's nerve-wracking when you're a new mom too because you can't see how much they're getting and like all the signs like but they cluster feed a lot when they're new firstborn too. Like for the first 3 months, like cluster feeding is a huge, and it's frustrating because like you can dry out and then like you don't have anything and they're still hungry, so you give them a couple ounces of formula.
Yeah, which obviously the lactation nurse told me like once you supplement, with formula, like you do what you want to do. You're the mom, obviously.
Right.
But once you supplement with formula, it's the baby drinking the formula is not like telling your body that you need to produce more milk. So that's why it's very important that the baby, if you want to exclusively breastfeed, it's important that the baby is latched on. You hear that?
Sounds like a war.
The baby's latched on to you, whenever they're hungry.
Yeah.
So, but like with Legacy, I felt nervous. Like I was like, am I feeding my child? Like I felt bad that it seemed like I wasn't giving her anything.
Right.
So I supplemented. So that's why I dried out little by little, and also with stress.
Yeah, stress is a huge part of it.
Stressed.
And if you don't have somebody like supporting you, like somebody else who's been through it or doing it, it's hard. And like if you don't, and like I'm sorry, but Google is not the answer. I Googled so much stuff with Haven with breastfeeding, and I would so much rather ask like my mom or like a friend like their advice about it. But like if you're asking somebody advice and they make you feel bad about like supplementing or switching to formula, just tell them, hey, it's not your kid. They're being fed, so don't worry about it. As long as they're gaining weight and they're like striving, then it's fine. I hate when somebody thinks that they're a better mom just because they breastfeed.
Yeah. Like I said, like in my case, like I felt like I couldn't, and if people were to like talk down to me and like, why are you not
stressful.
breastfeeding? Yeah, they don't know my story.
It's intimidating. Breastfeeding is intimidating. Because first of all, it hurts right away.
In the beginning, yes,
it hurts. And you can get like thrush. You can get, what's the thing when you get like a clogged duct?
Yeah,
that hurts.
Fevers, which I had in the beginning.
It's like having the flu. You can actually have to go like on antibiotics to get over it. Pumping is not fun either. Pumps are expensive. Most insurance will pay.
Open the door for Legacy.
You want to come out?
See Legacy. This is my oldest. She has popsicle face and shirt and everything. Good thing. You want to come out here? She's fine if she comes out here.
She's fine. Just walk.
They both at the same time for the
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and play with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but I had that, the clogged duct, I had that in the beginning.
I had it when I was done. Oh, I thought I was done, but then I kept doing it at night.
Yeah.
Like when I was done breastfeeding her, I would still go at night because it was just easy and like
so much
easier
Yes.
to breastfeed at night. You know, to get up and like go make a bottle. I mean, you can have the stuff by your bed. It's just easier to breastfeed.
But yeah, breastfed or formula fed,
You're a good mom.
Yes, you're a good mom. Like, you know, you don't have to go by what, oh, breast is best. Like, no, you know what's best.
Right, and like I get it, breast milk is better for like breastfeeding's better for you and the baby, but like it's not always. Actually, I should say that. Like it's better for your body, like it helps like your uterus heal and stuff like that. But if it's stressing you out and you can't enjoy it, your baby feels that. Like your baby, your baby feels stressed out. Like when I would get frustrated, like Haven will sometimes refuse me, and just want the bottle because she wanted to be independent and hold the bottle. I would get so frustrated, so she wouldn't even take me. She would be like, you know, she would get that mood from me. And pumping, I hated pumping.
Oh.
And not all workplaces, I know it's like a state, but not all workplaces like work around your schedule.
Is that how much left you have left in your phone? No, okay, girl, we gotta talk fast. Anyway, but yeah, on to the next topic. But yes, whatever you know, you're a good mom no matter what you choose to do.
And if your baby is crying and you want to stop and breastfeed your baby wherever you are, go ahead and feed your baby.
Oh yeah, who cares what people think? Like that's what I did today. I was like, I'm gonna breastfeed in the car because lately, like some people be staring at me like.
People are rude.
Even I would have the cover around me too. They'd be staring at me like really? Can you do that on another plane?
But then you have like these women with
can
their
you eat
boobs hanging out of their shirts and their butt crack showing, and
like,
that's fine.
Why don't you eat in a bathroom stall?
That's
nobody wants to see you eat. Like,
yeah.
Come on, don't eyeball me. I need to feed my baby.
Okay, the next thing is organic food versus non-organic food.
Oh my gosh! Like if you like, I have a 3-year-old right now, and I give her a bag of chips sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. Like,
you know, French fries.
Yeah. Oh, you feed your child that?
They just had popsicles, and they weren't organic either.
Yeah.
And they're still walking around too. Like, I get it. Like, I feel like sometimes like Pinterest has you all about
pooping again. No, that's somebody. No, somebody like.
Oh, there's a shooting going on. This video's gonna go viral. No.
She was like, was that a gun?
I think that Haven's had organic stuff, but it's never because I'm like, it's on sale. That's why. I'm never like, oh, I'm only gonna feed like Gerber. People like don't like Gerber anymore.
Well, I've seen things like in the actual Gerber can, like it came out like extra nasty.
Ew.
Have you seen that? Like,
but I've had that too with like Crusted on like the Happy Baby, the organic stuff. I think it depends on who is selling it too. Like if
and you know those like little puffs?
Mm-hmm.
You heard that after 5 days or something, it's like
yeah,
toss it out because
they get
really
like
hard.
rock solid.
Hard for them to chew and they can start
Ignore
choking
my
on it.
parents' dog in the background. They're just barking.
But,
so,
or not only food, but like lotions and stuff like that. Like I've got some of that, but because you know I get it on sale. But I mean,
and here's the thing: you don't even know if that's all really organic. It's just on the
unless
packaging.
you make it yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and like I'm all about if you want to make homemade baby food.
By all means, if you can do
But
that.
like, let's be realistic. Sometimes you just don't have time, or you just don't have the energy. So,
Because I did that with my oldest with Legacy. I made her food. But there was times that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in a rush, so let me grab this pouch real quick, and I'm you know.
Oh yeah, and pouches are awesome. Like that kind of stuff is made for convenience too. Like.
But organic, non-organic, you know. You do you. You're mommy. You know what's best. You don't want your kid to go hungry.
And if somebody's like, oh, they're having that, like milk too. Some people are weird about milk now. Like they don't want to give their kids cow milk.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
They're like,
so
they
go and buy like the $4 carton of like organic milk, and I'm like,
you must have a good job.
Exactly, like man.
That adds up because they drink milk constantly. I'm constantly buying Haven milk, and she just drinks regular whole milk. It's not like some special.
You saw Haven in the background.
Yeah. It's not some like special kind of anything like that. We went to Wendy's today for lunch, and our kids are fine.
Yeah, you know, like buy the fruit, buy the fries. You got Haven fruit, I got Legacy fries.
And the only reason why Haven had fruit today was because she had fries earlier this week. You know, you gotta balance out. You gotta be trying to be, Hollywood sometimes.
You know, but like, I mean, don't get me wrong.
I was making sure we had the next debate. I think it's salty too.
What's it? Like, you know, with Legacy, I don't give Legacy chips a lot. Trust me, because my daughter, she'll get an upset stomach if I were to give her like a lot of junk food. But,
and they're like us. Like if you go out and you eat crap all day, you're gonna feel sick. Same with your kid.
Yeah, here and there, yes, go ahead. But you know, it's not wrong. You're not bad. I mean,
organic diapers, organic wipes. Your kid's still gonna like lick dirt one day,
Yeah.
and it's not always organic dirt.
Yeah, so it's not.
You
it's
cannot
not
protect
bad.
your kid from everything, as much as you may want. I'm not saying you don't want to, but I'm saying,
As
it's
as
not
much as I
possible.
would love to do all organic things too,
Mhm.
the money isn't there. You
Right.
know, so
We're being realistic.
yeah. So
The next debate is stay-at-home mom versus working mom. And
she worked. For
I worked until Haven was like 11 months. So I worked like for the first whole entire year of her life. And that's hard. Being like, both are hard. Both are equally hard. I'm not saying one is harder than the other because they both have like pros and cons. Really, in my all honesty, there was no good thing about me working and being away from my baby was an extra paycheck. That was really the only reason why I wasn't. If it was my choice before, I would not have worked. But it's not like, I'm not blaming it on my husband either. I'm not saying it's Doug's fault. I'm saying things are expensive. Diapers,
Yes, definitely.
mortgage.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're working, and we're young moms too, which I also think we get dirty looks for. But like we've always, I mean, we've never taken free handouts. We've always worked for everything that we have, and we still do.
Yeah.
So like for stay-at-home moms, I feel like sometimes people, stay-at-home moms working moms give the stereotype that stay-at-home moms just like
Are lazy.
are lazy and don't do anything.
Mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
And I'm not saying that working moms don't want to be around their kids. I'm not, because I feel like sometimes people will say that, like, oh, you're working, you don't want to be with your kid, but that's not the case. So I'm not saying that either. But being a stay-at-home mom is hard, and but it's like, I don't know how to, it's emotionally draining. Is that a good way to explain it? Because like
You're okay.
you're by yourself without like adult conversation, which is hard.
She gave the little dog a dirty look. Go sit on the chair, baby. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, you're by yourself with your kid all day, so like you're just talking to your kid. I feel like that's hard.
See,
Not
I've
having
been a
that,
stay at home since I was, since like,
Popped out.
since I moved to Maryville, I stopped working. But, yeah, I mean, it is hard, you know, keeping up with the house.
And you're not lazy. Trust me.
Yeah, keeping up with the house, you're taking care of your kid, you're...
Dinner, laundry,
Eating,
and
yes.
they're right behind you remaking the mess. So it's like
Yes.
you're constantly, and I'm not gonna lie, there are some days a lot where I'm like, I'm not gonna clean. We're gonna be lazy today. There are,
Oh, yes, definitely.
it aggravates me
my
that
moments.
some people think like, oh, what do? You stay at home all day.
Oh my gosh, I hate that.
Join
I hate
me.
that.
Come over.
Like our husbands.
Yeah, like I mean, don't
Paul,
get me
if
wrong.
you're watching.
Yes. There are days like when I am in my pajamas all day, but I'm hustling. Like you don't get to take a shower and pamper yourself. You don't get to nap. Like I get her to sleep finally, and I'm like going to the coffee pot and making a cup of coffee and starting something else. It's not easy.
Exactly, yep.
And then like when your husband gets home, I'm sorry, those commercials where the mom is like, it's your turn. It's kind of like that sometimes.
It
because
is,
like,
it is, because sometimes
not that
you
we
need a break, though,
yeah,
sometimes.
just to pee by yourself.
Yeah, you can't do anything by yourself.
And that's parenting. So if you're not ready for that, don't have a kid.
But you know what? I am so thankful for my husband because
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, when he comes home, my oldest
I look weird in this shirt. I'm like,
my oldest
Parachute.
runs straight to him, and that kind of relieves a lot. Like my baby now, like she's constantly on my boob or needs to be held because she's gassy or whatever. So when my husband comes home and relieves me of my oldest, that feels, you know, it feels good because I'm constantly like doing something, and you know, stay at home mom, you know, legacy baby, we're talking.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes, we're talking. Hold on, okay?
I talk.
Do you want to go inside with Uncle Doug?
No, I talk.
you gonna talk? Okay, we'll give you 30 seconds at the end of the video to say your
Okay.
name and everything, okay?
Okay, so wait, okay?
So I feel like whether you breastfeed or you formula feed or organic versus not organic or stay-at-home mom versus working mom, you should just connect with the fact that you're all moms. Oh, this is another one to talk about. Natural labor versus like not. That's a debate that I get aggravated about. Like
Medicine.
medicine-wise too. Like I had the epidural, and Haven. You guys saw my labor and delivery video. I don't think the epidural I don't think that did anything to Haven's heart. I think it has something to do with like me being
No.
stressed out because when they're in the womb, they go into rhythm with you, and like I think that was like me and being anxious kind of threw her heart off.
See, I didn't have medicine for the first bit with Legacy, and all that heart issues happened. So it has nothing to do with medication.
And same with the C-section versus vaginal birth. Like I don't think either one makes you more of a mom because you had a baby. You grew
Wait,
the
who
baby.
came
you had a baby.
out? Like, who says that?
There
Like,
are so many, and I'm sorry, I'm
I
not
see
kidding.
that.
There are so many rude moms who are like, oh well, I'm a hero because I had a C-section. No, you're not, and you're not a hero if you had a vaginal birth either. Like you're a
or
mom.
I seen you're not a mom if you had a C-section.
Yeah, that's
How does it
rude. That's
matter?
ignorant. If anything, that's like major surgery. That takes a long time to recover. That's painful. They're cutting you open and taking the baby out of you, and then you have to go home and take care of a newborn not by yourself.
Yep. So,
But like I think both, they're both hard. They're both tough. They both make you a mom.
yep.
So cut it out.
Yes. Everybody, just empower each other.
Yeah,
We're
be
moms.
nice. If you
We
see
love each other.
like a mom, like our kids today in Target, like throwing a fit.
tantrum. Oh my gosh.
Like I was
Like,
fine
I
because I had
feel
her.
that.
We were like bouncing off each other. Like I wasn't like stressed out as I
Yeah.
would have been if I was by myself. But don't roll your eyes or stare.
Oh,
like
I had one of those
smile
before.
or like go up to them and be like, "It's you. Can I help you with something? Like, can I buy you a coffee? A coffee's like what, $1 or something?" Which was
I had a
Starbucks.
lady before come up to me and be like, try to get like you to stop
Yes,
throwing
like
a fit.
trust me, it helps because like I've cried before because like people look at you, and it's not easy. Like they're little. It's not like I have a 21-year-old with me throwing themselves on the floor,
No,
or
yeah.
like a 10-year-old. They're like 5 and under. Like Legacy's 3, Haven's 1, and Trinity is 2 months, a little over 2 months. So
This one, she cries.
and they
She's a
did
baby.
pretty good today. I have to say they did pretty good. All right, look, you want to come say hi?
Want to come say hi? We're about to close the video. Let's
We're
go
gonna
say
do this again too with more topics. Comment what else we can talk about.
Yes, because this is fun.
Don't ignore this
Fun, fun,
video. I can see that you view it and ignore. I'm kidding.
I can see who you are. Come on, let's go say hi. Okay, this is my oldest. Do not mind the popsicles. Popsicle stains all over her shirt or her face, but she just had
And Lily is thinking about making a do-it-yourself Instagram
page.
page because she's really good at like do-it-yourself projects and little budget projects, Because when you have like both of our husbands work and we stay home and raise the family, it's you have a budget. Obviously, you're not gonna go out and you gotta be responsible.
Yes.
So when she does that, I'll let you guys know.
Want to say hi? No? Say hi, my name is Legacy. I'm 3 years old.
And I had a
Oh,
popsicle.
but you were talking all that smack over there, but now when you're in front of the camera, you don't want to talk? It's okay, baby.
Anyway, we'll make another one of these.
Yes, definitely. I'm planning on coming every week.
The next one, we're gonna do like wine talk.
Yeah. This is,
That'll be fun.
I'm just breastfeeding and she's been cluster feeding. I didn't want to drink wine just yet.
Because being
We'll
responsible,
definitely
mom.
be drinking.
Yes, that'll be in the next video too.
Yes.
Having a glass of wine and breastfeeding. That debate.
Debate. We'll talk.
Okay, bye. The sun is my